Well, I think chances are pretty good. If you're here, it's because of this. Yes, Springfield Armory just introduced their version of the classic Browning designed high power, or P35. Springfield calls theirs the SA35, Springfield Armory 35, I assume. It's obviously very high quality, forged steel slide and frame. They've made some changes in some of the ergonomic points. And I've had this gun for about a month now. I've been shooting the snot out of it with everything I have laying around, and it's run absolutely 100%, and it's extremely accurate. We'll do a little accuracy testing here, and right now I'm very impressed. Springfield Armory has handily addressed some of the problems I think all original high powers suffered from. The recontoured hammer makes a huge difference, so say goodbye to hammer bite to the web of your hand. The extended thumb safety actually works and makes sense. You can find it, engage it, and disengage it easily. There's a modern sight configuration that will be really familiar to you as soon as you look through them, getting rid of those original teeny tiny sights that nobody could ever see anyway. The SA35 comes with checkered walnut grips, and good news is they fit any standard high power grip. So if you have a favorite set, you can screw them right onto this frame. The gun comes with one 15-round double column magazine included. They've also beveled the magazine well. And you know, there's a lot more features and there's a lot of engineering magic. I think I'm going to end this with the fact that MSRP on this gun is $699. Go ahead, be amazed, because I was. Well, let's do a little accuracy testing right off the bat. And what I like to do is shoot a target in real time so you can see it actually doing. We'll shoot at 20 yards, only because I can't see as good as I used to see. But so far, I know my 80-yard torso steel gong is getting tired of being hit by the new SA35. So stand by, we'll get set up and get to work. Okay, we're set up here at 20 yards, and on my back porch. It's convenient. We'll be shooting this Nosler match grade handgun ammunition. It's a 124 grain jacketed hollow point. I found it to be really accurate. The gun seems to like it. And I'm gonna take my time, and you're gonna see a group that happens real time. So let's see. I found the excellent trigger pull on this gun, which is at about 5 pounds to 5¼ pounds. Breaks pretty well, much better than the average high power that I've certainly seen in my experience. Really contributes to being able to shoot the gun well. And the sights, of course, are big and bold, unlike the original sights, you know, which are those teeny tiny sort of pre-war retro classic sights. All of that is part of the sort of features which all add up to benefits. And okay, well, this is what I would call about an average group that I've been getting. This is at about 1 3/4 inches between the ones that are farthest apart. I think if you took those two away and we pretended it was a ransom rest, it'd be more like about 1 inch to 1 1¼ inches. And I think if I played around with ammunition a little bit and had a little bit better eyes, I have a feeling at 20 to 25 yards, this could easily be 1.5 inch, 1.25 inch gun pretty regularly, which frankly, in my experience with average stock high powers, that's unheard of. They're usually 2.5, 3 inch guns, depending on the gun that you actually had. I think we're going to look forward to a lot of consistency in manufacturing and a lot of consistency in quality And I can also hardly wait to see what the custom gunsmiths are going to do with this gun. Someone asked, well, can you do fast work with this gun? And actually, yes, you can. It's got that famous high power ergonomics, and if you've never held a high power, you really need to. It's not a 1911, yet it has the familiarity that a 1911 has to so many of us. So, all right, let's see what happens. I'm at about 7 yards here, and I'm just going to open up on it sort of as fast as I can pull the trigger, and let's see what happens. It should tell us a lot about controllability. Well, I probably could have shot a little faster, but I didn't want to go nuts. But as you can see there, without a lot of effort at all, it was very easy to keep these bullets well centered on this target, which arguably is kind of at the extended distance where you may be engaged in a defensive shooting. But let's try that 80-yard torso gong and see what happens. Okay, we're set up here. I actually had to move the target a little bit because of the way the light was, so I'm cheating. It's at 71 yards. So I have 6 shots in the gun. Let's see what happens here. Well, I'm not sure. I might have missed 1 or 2. Let's go up and look. Yeah, I must have lost my mind on a couple of them there. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 just barely. So I don't know, 2 of them went to bullet heaven. Now, of course, this means I have to go back and keep doing it until I hit all 6. So, but I think you get the general idea. When I was behaving, you can see they were actually well centered and stuff. And then when I lost my mind and jerked the trigger or something, off they went where bullets always go. All right, let's wind this up. I had a lot of fun doing this with everybody. And I just think whoever laments the passing of the old days are not paying attention to the fact that you can now get Springfield Armory's SA-35 for $699. And not only is it just fine the way it is, it unlocks a door for you to take that in whatever direction you want to. And from a Ted Yost, super high end, to just something that maybe you want to change the sights a little bit. And don't forget, any high power grips that you have or would like to own will fit on this gun. And so it's just a very friendly platform that's of excellent quality. And after living with this one for almost a month now and shooting 500 or more rounds through it, I have to say that I'm afraid I'm sold. Hey, thanks for tuning in, and we'll have to do this more often, a little more extensive shooting and extensive testing and things. And so, hey, remember those 4 firearm safety rules, and I'll see you next time.